Hello everyone. So normally I do pull card readings, but I am being told by Spirit that I need to talk about a specific message today. And that is a card that has been coming up quite often, but it is Be Still and Don't React. And if you can look here, you see all the planets, the moon. This is about the energy that's going on right now. This is not woo-woo, this is scientific, you can look it up. But today we are in a geomagnetic storm. Right now for the Wentzville area, we're in a G3, looking like it could go into a G4 storm, and it looks to last until tomorrow morning. So I woke up this morning feeling it already. I typically will feel, I'll either get like a headache. Usually it's kind of centered in my third eye area. Sometimes there's just pressure on the crown. Sometimes I'll get vertigo and I'll just feel like really dizzy. That's usually when there's a solar flare for me. I get a lot of stuff in the chest area, so I feel like it's almost like my heart is racing feeling, or like an anxiousness or an anxiety feeling. I'll call it like vibration sometimes. It just feels like a lot of energy here. I'll catch myself taking a lot of deep breaths. It just like, it's kind of like, it's like you're anxious, but there's no reason to be anxious. So it's like, where is it coming from? And so that's been going on for me all morning. And I thought to myself, I'm like, we must be in a storm or something. There's got to be some energy going on. And then I came home this afternoon and my husband's like, I am so fatigued today. It's like, I've slept fine. I don't know what's wrong. I am just really tired. And I was like, yeah, there's probably a storm. I said, because I've been feeling it all day too. So sure enough, I went to the weather. I should have wrote it down. I have a picture that I'm going to show you here in just a second. I'll throw it up there. But we are in a geomagnetic storm. And so this comes from whenever we have the sun has a flare, that energy hits Earth, okay, and we feel it. And this is why there's been a lot of wonky stuff going on, you know, with power outages, technology and things like that are being, you know, having issues with it. We're seeing the auroras here in Missouri where we are. Things like that. It's all of that energy, but it really does affect our bodies. So I just wanted to tell you some of the effects that supposedly, of course, they're still saying, like, you know, we need more science on this, but if you look it up, there's a lot of reporting around it. Cardiovascular, so you might feel like an increased heart rate. You could feel like your blood pressure is higher. You could feel heart palpitations, irregular heartbeats, things like that. Your nervous system can be messed with, so that's where like that anxiousness, anxiety might be coming in. If you're prone to like panic or panic attacks, you might be feeling that kind of energy, like, I don't know why I feel like I could have like a panic attack, or maybe you are. It messes with our brainwave functionality, so people that have any kind of like mental disorders, today might be a day where it feels like it's really off or really heavy or really hard. You could be having interference with your circadian rhythm, so like affecting your sleep. So tonight, if you're having a hard time sleeping, it could just be this energy that's going on. It can increase inflammation. So if you have things like arthritis, autoimmune diseases, things that are related to inflammation, today might feel a little bit stronger. It might be feeling like you're having a flare-up or something like that. So I just want to tell you all of this because I'm obviously not a doctor or anything like that. If you are feeling heavy symptoms, then, you know, definitely seek help if you need it. But I do want you to know that this is a thing. Like, this is science, and it is affecting our bodies. And so I'm hoping that this message may relieve some of your worry or your anxiety, because I know that for me, when all of this started, being an empathic person and a sensitive person, it took me a while to figure out what was going on with me. I went to the doctor, I even went to an emergency room one time, and they were like, there's nothing wrong with you. Your heart's fine. Everything's fine. And so I had to learn, I had to educate myself on this stuff to understand it. So I'm just, Spirit's telling me to tell you, because somebody out there really may need to hear this message. And give yourself some grace. Educate yourself, because if you don't understand it and you don't know what's going on, then your brain is going to start making up things. And that's where a lot of our health anxiety comes from, because we don't understand what our body's doing. And so then we start creating things, and our mind starts creating things that aren't true. Okay, and that's where a lot of anxiety and stress comes from. What can you do? Get plenty of rest. All right, if you're feeling fatigued, allow your body to rest. All right, and then just know that this will pass, just like anything else. Okay, like tomorrow will be an easier day. All right, but this energy is supposed to go into June 2nd. Hydrate, drink lots of water, try and keep a good diet today. Ground yourself, get outside and put your feet in the ground, like literally touch the ground. Okay, there is energy in earth that we need. It really stabilizes the body. So ground, or get in the water. If you're near an ocean, like get outside. Okay, do things that can help distract your mind, especially if you have like mental disorders or things like that, or depression. If this is feeling really strong, use your resources that can help you. Do a guided meditation if you need to, listen to music, do some art, breathing exercises, anything that you can do just to kind of help distract your mind through this process. And then it's recommended to avoid stimulants, so like a lot of caffeine, coffee, sodas, things like that. If you're already feeling anxiousness, or your heart rate is kind of being wonky today, like don't add stimulants to it. That's just going to create more of that for you. So I hope this helps you guys today. Like I said, I don't talk about this stuff very often, because I know people think I'm crazy, but I really did feel like Spirit was like, please let people know that this is going on. So do your own research, educate yourself, and just breathe and know it's all going to be okay. Tomorrow will be an easier day, I promise. All right, be still and don't react. Okay, love and light to you all. All right.